Hi, Joel. I wanted to give you feedback for both of your sites today. The Real Deal Taco is looking great, and I think it's so far it looks like it could be a portfolio piece for sure. Um, Nice and aligned. Everything is looking good. These could hook up to the Real Deal Taco. Okay. Um, for that. And let's see, let's try some of these. This does go to your location. Okay. It'd be nice if it were a little higher, but I don't think that that's a deal breaker at all. We do want to make sure we're not clipping this. Happens all the time, but let's go back and make sure that that is cleared. You can change that with the original. How about we choose this blue for your hovering blue? Okay. It didn't take too long to pop up because it has this overlay over it. You probably don't have to have a really big file for it. It's already a little blurry as long as it's not pixelated, and this overlay may hide that. So if you wanted to make it a smaller file a little bit, it might pop on even quicker. But these look great, and they did come up. So I think you did a terrific job here and here. Seems to me that was a dissolve. I liked it, if that's what it was. You've got a contact here, connect and subscribe. Okay. This isn't working. Oh, okay. Sorry. That's your footer. Okay. Okay. All right. Easy to read. Very good. Hard for students to sometimes do this, have that contrast that they need. Okay. That one seems a little darker, but I like the colors, so maybe it's okay. This needs to be cut down. Good, you found the period that need to be there, but cut this down to, 3 paragraphs. There's a lot in here that is not important, and that was something that we were to do. It would have been on your feedback, I believe, if you had that. And yeah, this is looking good. Let's work on that color for that overlay. Even lime green works, but I think a light, either the color of the logo might work, or a bright aqua, kind of a neonish. This color maybe might work there for a rollover so we can still see it. Okay. Good. If I click on it, I go here. Yeah, I think we just want a little less headspace there. Okay, it'd be great if we could pull that in. Lots of different ways to do that, but I hate for you to make any major changes because sometimes students do that and they lose what good they've had. You can always, when you do create another site or have the need to update, you can always make a new one, and that's sometimes a good way to do that. We're going a little off brand with this color. It does work with this. So I don't know, maybe just slightly, well, it does look good with this. We no longer have any blue going on, but you don't want to lose what is working here. So that's just going to be your call there. But if you stay with your aesthetic, then I think you're going to go like blue and aqua here. Maybe pull this color out. All right. So, menu looks great. We do have to scroll, but that's okay. I mean, it says menu, and I'm getting a, kind of a reward for scrolling because it looks great, and that's important. All right, maybe details, but none that I see right off. Do this. Okay, yeah, I'd love it to be about like that. Okay. All right. Nice. Okay, let's go to your portfolio piece. I love the colors. I think they're strong. I love this background. Just has a little bit of interest there. Okay. Let's see. I don't know. I'm toying with the thought of this saying ready to work on our next project, but I think we're safer with that. Let's put your contact over to the right, the last option, because that's a web standard that people are accustomed to, and it's the last thing they're looking for. Let's move these. Let's move this over here so we get a closer idea of what your skill sets are, right? So this is going to move over here. So this over here, it's okay. We're kind of used to finding these, well, anywhere really, but maybe once your contact is over here, it's going to be a little easier to see that. Or it could go here. These are going to you. That's great. Okay. I love that. I love that look. It's really good. I wonder if your photo needs to be here or be on the about. I have a feeling it's there too. It's throughout. Okay. Yeah, these are working great. Okay. Okay. Make sure you start, it may be a little big here. Think about that in the future. So they're super sharp. Otherwise, it's working. Yeah, and cut off. I do like this. Yeah, and I'll let you think about that, how you want to do that. Okay, so that obviously needs to come up, a lot of spacing there. And okay, so somewhere there was a button, but I couldn't really see it. So maybe these are just your taglines, categories, but we need to make sure. And this works fine, just like this. We don't have to bring it up. We don't have to have a lot of ways to get to it. People will not know where they are. Is this yours? I'm not sure. I don't see context for it, in which case I would just get right into the information here. These work all together on a page. They are a campaign, and it's fun to see where your ideas came from, if you have sketches for that, if you can design those sketches in a way, you can color them brown, and that can be fun sometimes, to show where your ideas came from. All right. Okay, grew up in the beginnings of hip hop. Okay, we may not want to split that there. Let's maybe wrap that toward the B. Boy is on one line. Okay, so somewhere, you say you work in Illinois, but somewhere I saw something, I suppose it was this that was in North Carolina. Yeah, okay, that's fine. It's getting a little confused. So yeah, I would consider putting the navigation here and just having your image here. We do have it. Clean that up, and you can work on getting another professional shot to make it a little bigger. You have time for that, You will be taking web design again, and you'll have more work by then to put in there. And so this is a terrific start, right? I keep forgetting it's just supposed to be your draft at this point. Mostly it's simplification. This looks like it's probably, a placeholder. So we'll get rid of all those and bring up your contact right up here as soon as they get in, because when they click on something, it tells them this is what they're going to find, and so they want that right then. You may even decide when you put this, maybe you have an email symbol, and that goes there, a little mail symbol. These would go on your contact. So I would take these off here altogether, put a little envelope there, bring this over here, and then just make the things that you have here are going to be on your front page. So they're not looking for things to a couple of places. Okay, all right. Okay, bring that up. All right, so great start. I'm looking forward to seeing where this is going to be next year. And just continue to think about your brand and how things are going to look on your site. These work perfectly, right? The coloring. Maybe you want to stick with those colors this year for a while, or at least things that look good with it. Palettes that are very similar or complement, All right. All right, great job.